Hey guys, this is my daily summary for the Iraqi dinar. Positive vibes only. Just got back from my horses. What are you having for dinner? We're going to have the same kind of salads with the amazing locally raised range-free chicken over salad with some avocado, some cheese, really good Pineland Farms. Again, Maine raised Pineland Farms cheese from Maine raised cows. Try to find local suppliers, guys, so you can get your food as close to the earth as possible during these times. Also, to make sure you get all your fiber, herbs, phytonutrients, and all that, you can get on the Rela products because they make sure your body has everything it needs at the cellular level to be healthy and heal. I've been able to heal by many diseases. My body heals itself when I take the Relive consistently, at least 2 shakes a day. I'll put the links down below. Also, if you want 3 simple steps to a safe exchange, my email's down below, and you can email me and I'll reply with all the details. Okay, if you don't hear from me, make sure you get on one of my lives or make a comment, say, hey, I didn't hear from you, I sent you the email on this day, and I'll look for it. But I am up to date. As of when I left the farm, I was up to date on my emails. So I will go back and check them later, right before dinner. Okay, while this is loading, I'll check my emails. So if you haven't heard from me, it's just because I was on the road getting back home and getting ready to do this summary. So I'm really excited. So guys, look, I have that old link, right, to the Iraqi news. I can't click on anything, but there's a lot of good news in there. They are trying to raise their own crops. I read that this morning in detail. They are doing all these projects. Where are they going to get the money? Remember all the memorandums of understanding that they did while they were here. There is so much going on, guys. Everybody thinks it's now. I did a post to my community page like an hour ago. Go take a look at that. They're thinking Friday night's a good night for it. I've always maintained that it was probably going to happen on a Friday night. For those of you who've been through my 3 steps, you know what I mean. And that gives us a great opportunity, after this holiday weekend on Tuesday. So if you want more information about that, it's the time is now to be getting that information. I'm just saying. So here we go. This is Militiaman. Because I wasn't able to pull up any specific articles from Iraq today. Because here in the U.S., everything's a little wonky, right? All I'm going to say is everything's wonky. So we are prevented. I didn't have sound again this morning when I tried to go live, guys. There's so much going on. I'm excited. It's a crazy time. I hope you agree that this is a good time for this to happen. Comment down below if you think it's a good time for it to happen. So Militiaman said, are they going to change the value of their currency? I'm pretty sure they're going to need to pay for all these reconstruction objects, rebar, the cement, all that stuff is expensive at 1310, right? What he's referring to is this, 1310. That's the rate as of this morning. 1 USD equals 1310 Iraqi dinar, okay? 1 US dollar buys 1310 Iraqi dinar, okay? If you flip it, 1 IQD is 0.00076 of 1 USD, okay? Or if they delete the 3 zeros, which I think is going to come from here, it would be 76 cents of a dollar, right? So I don't believe in the LOP. I believe it's going to come off the exchange rate, which means eventually it could be 76 cents if they just delete the 3 zeros off the exchange rate. You following me? And then with that, you need to understand how valuable this is, which is why it's good to get safe strategies so that you don't get taken. Because even if it's just 76 cents, one note, if it's 25,000, is worth $19,000. Anybody else could use $19,000 right now. What would that do? That would pay off some bills, wouldn't it? That would ease your mind for the month, wouldn't it? So make sure you do everything you can to keep it safe. That's where my 3 steps come in. If you have $1 million, look at 760,000. Just lopping the 3 zeros off the exchange rate, right? That's what we mean. So basically, God is telling me to teach you, take a quantum leap now, shift your mindset now, because you already have everything you need to meet your needs, right? And then if it RIs at 322, right? Then it's worth 80,000. Okay? If it comes out at a higher rate, Mark Z was saying 390. Do the math. Do the math. On $25,000 note, $1 million and $2 million. These are just examples, guys, but this shows you how if you shift your mindset now, we're going to talk about that at 7 o'clock tonight. I talk about how do you manifest this as a co-creator with Christ or as a law of attraction person. You already know this stuff, but the Christians are a little behind on that. Guys, all these laws of attraction, law of non-resistance, law of assumption are all from the Bible. Right? And God wants you wealthy. He wants you to see this wealth transfer so you can be safe while this country and the world is going through whatever it's going to go through, the spanking. It's like Egypt, right? They're going to be they're being tormented by all these disasters from God, right? And God's giving you a season to be free. So this is from God. The strategies, the 3 steps are from God. The debt cancellation strategies are from God. The tax strategies are from God. If you want either of those, float your boat, you should be contacting me. And please subscribe and tap the bell so you'll be notified, because I'm going live tonight from 7 to 8 with a cocktail. We're going to talk about manifestation only. And then tomorrow night, Friday night, we're going to do another one. And in addition to my live stream, coffee and conversation every morning, these summaries in the afternoon. So join us. So he goes, it's not so expensive if it's back at a previous era, 322. If they have the true value, their real effective exchange rate is going to be far cheaper. Frank 26, a second set of books is a normal business action. Many companies, many firms, for financial projections, for balances, for audit purposes, for changes, for whatever it might be, run a second set of books. The second set of books is simple business practices. This is what Frank is saying. This is not my perspective. It's not illegal unless you're doing it illegally under the table. This second set of books is not hidden. Iraq expose it, their second set of books, to the right people. IMF, World Bank, U.S. Treasury. What he's saying is there's going to have obviously a set of a book of projections if the rate's at certain levels, and then the IMF, the CBI, whoever's making that final decision, the Bank of International Settlements, they give the blessing to Iraq to release it. Then they're going to choose a rate. We don't know what that rate is. We wish we did, right? Rayren 98, he does a call with Tony, I think at least 3 days a week, maybe more right now. I don't know. It's been a while since I've tuned into that. But as of Wednesday night, Federal Reserve staff spent the last night waiting to observe the transaction. They'll update that process tonight. 3 letters are waiting on an email communication and a call telling them to start up. They're on high alert. Yes, there's a lot of 3-letter agencies involved. Does that surprise you? Right? Another reason why you should check my information down below and send me an email. I'm just saying. Then there's Bruce. He does calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He's a very prayerful person. We like that he always has health products through the Boomer Boost guy, and then the world-class presentations. Whatever floats your boat. But that's Bruce. He says the rates are moving in the direction that we actually expect them to be. Rates are populating, and they were moving at 90 miles an hour. I don't know if we are going to have fixed rates when we go in, or whether we're going to have variable rates because they are still being traded up or down. But whichever it is, it's going to be very good. And he heard that the contract rate on the dinar is going to be very, very high. The contract rate is based on what a barrel of oil in Iraq can be sold to a buyer like Turkey, who's buying oil by the barrel from Iraq. That creates a contract rate for us. So I think we're going to be very pleasantly surprised that we're looking forward to getting this very soon. I agree, Bruce. Thank you for that intel. And then there's another one for Militiaman. There's a lot of money going to be made in Iraq, and it's all starting to come together when the World Bank is sitting at the table and they're working to finance projects. Let's take a look at it. It doesn't smell of, oh, this is never going to happen, blah, 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 blah. We heard this 2 years ago. No, you didn't. I have to tease because I still get that on occasion, right? Frank 26 says, what does your gut say the rate will be in the end? He said, remember, in his opinion, the float would probably be between 336 and 425 would be a good place to cap it. That's Frank's words, not mine. I don't believe it can be capped. Once it's free, it's free. They can cap it to you at the centers, the redemption centers, the exchanging banks that they're going to send you to as groups, tier 4B, those groups, they can cap it there. They can do whatever they want. And you are agreeing to whatever they decide to cap it at. Amen? Do you agree? Do you understand? Check out my pinned comment below this. Brightling, don't be in a state of perpetual question. Make a decision. Do you want to be in this investment or not? If you don't, then who cares? Get out. You're still my friend. I'm not offended. Show a little backbone. Make a decision whether you're in this investment or you're not. If you're really paranoid, diversify. I agree. Thank you so much. Cheers to that. We all take a lot of crap from people who think this is a scam. And I'm just tired of hearing it. How about you? Comment down below. Again, what are you having for dinner? And are you going to be on tonight at 7? Please let me know, because I'll be live at 7 o'clock. Kevin's already agreed to be. I hope Petrichor Ranch could be on. Caparoni, let's see. He's saying by the end of the year they're going to end the auctions. We'll see how it plays out, right? We'll just see how it plays out. I love all these intel gurus that I just mentioned. They're great. They're part of what got me here all along. I've been in this since June of 2012. How long have you been in it? I find it very interesting. I can't click on the Iraqi dinar sites that I rely on links. This morning I went through details of how you can figure out what the exchange rate is every day. Check it. Just simply Google it. And I did that. So you might want to check out my live stream. I'll put the link down below. I go live every morning. We talk about this, how to manifest it. I talk about the words from God, how God is proving that this is done. He told me it was done. Do you believe it's done? Comment down below. I love you all. Have a great night. God bless you. I'll see those of you who want to join us 7 p.m. tonight. So make sure you subscribe, tap the bell so you'll be reminded. Bye.